Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ishi, you're on Ishi Time, and today is the start of the reading rush. It's my first year participating in it and I'm very excited. The first book I am reading is The Night Circus, and I'm reading this for the Read a Book You Meant to Read Last Year prompt. I have been meaning to read this book for ages. I picked this up in high school and I literally couldn't make it past the first couple pages because it was so boring. Hopefully I do better this time around. I'm also counting this book towards the Book Junkie trials under the Glimmer prompt, which is to read a book that is beautiful and colorful. I've heard that the prose and the writing style and the aesthetic this book gives off is really beautiful, which is why I chose this book. This book is about a circus that arrives without warning. It's simply there when yesterday it was not. I like it. I'm intrigued enough to finish the rest of the book, but I don't really vibe with this writing style. Every now and then there's a chapter that talks directly to the reader using the word you. It's like you walk into the circus, you look around, you see all these things, and I'm just not a fan, mostly because I'm reading this in my bedroom and the only thing I see when I look up is my ceiling. And this book is like, you see all these things. Like, no, I don't. I enjoy living vicariously through the main character, but I don't enjoy being the main character, if you know what I mean. And every time a book is talking directly to me, it feels like I'm reading like self-insert fan fiction and I just can't deal with it. Apart from that, I'm liking this book. Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Yesterday, I did not end up finishing this. Is anyone surprised? No. I'm about to take my sister to the orthodontist and I'll probably have to sit there for like half an hour, so I'm going to take this with me. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Yesterday I did one of the most posh things I've ever done in my entire life, and that is play croquet. It was just like a bunch of my friends and I. It was so much fun, and at the end we had like this little fireplace going. It was honestly a very overall aesthetically pleasing evening. Yesterday night, or actually this morning around 3 a.m., I also finished reading The Night Circus, and I am very unsure about what I feel about this book. Overall, I love it. The writing style was really pretty and flowery and very descriptive, and I very much felt that the experience of reading this book was very similar to the experience of what actually attending the circus would be like. But at the same time, even though I loved the flowery and descriptive writing style, I also hated it at the same time because I was reading chapter after chapter of flowery language and flowery words and pretty descriptions of pretty things, and I was thinking to myself, I love this and all of this is really pretty and aesthetic, but at the same time, the plot is not moving forward at all. I guess the writing style is a double-edged sword. I gave it 4 stars because I overall enjoyed it. I don't know, the characters were a bit flat, but like the overall ambiance of the book makes up for that enough for me to give this book 4 stars. Yesterday, I also went to the library to pick up the rest of the books I will be reading for the reading rush / the Book Junkie trials, and here I have Voices by David Eliot, Maximum Ride by James Patterson, the graphic novel, Volume 1, The Near Witch by V.E. Schwab, and An Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson. If you want the summaries of these books, I will link my TBR video over here where I talk about them more in detail. I think the next book I'm going to read is this one. I chose this for the Read a Book with a title that's longer than 5 words prompt for the reading rush because Voices, The Final Hours of Joan of Arc. That is the title, and that's more than 5 words. I'm also counting this towards the Elvingard prompt for the Book Junkie trials because it's about war and politics, so I believe it will fit that prompt really well. I do feel like I've been reading a lot of fat books back to back because starting with Warbreaker, which was like 700 pages, and then there was Nevernight and Evelyn Hugo and The Night Circus. They're not like really big books, but like the content is really dense and it like takes me a while to process all that information. So hopefully this can clear my mind before I jump into any of the other books. And I don't think I have that many like big books left on my TBR, which I'm super happy about. So I just finished reading Voices. It did not take long at all. I flew through this in maybe like an hour-ish. I am also almost done listening to this audiobook, which I'm reading for the purple on the cover prompt for the Reading Rush and also for the Draconic Isles prompt for the Book Junkie Trials. It's like fine, it's a children's book. I don't really like it that much. I only chose it because it's the only book with dragons in it that I felt like I could make my way through fairly quickly. After I finish that audiobook, I'm also going to start reading Maximum Ride, which I hope to also be done with today. I'm reading this for the Crimson Peaks prompt for the Book Junkie Trials, which is to reread a favorite. And for the Reading Rush, I'm counting this towards the prompt that says you have to read a book sitting in the same spot the entire time. So I'm going to be sitting right here while reading that book. I literally just updated you guys like 20 minutes ago, but I finally finished this audiobook. It was cute. It's like a children's book. I can definitely imagine reading it to some like first or second graders. Today has been like a good reading day, I think, mostly because I've only read like easy books and have been listening to an audiobook. So love that for me. Hey guys, today is Friday. I did not film a single thing yesterday because I didn't feel like it, but I did start reading The Near Witch. I'm halfway through. This book is very strange and eerie and atmospheric. I can definitely imagine myself curling up on a rainy Halloween night and reading it. So my plan for today was to go to a read-in. I was planning to go to the one hosted by Ariel, who's one of the hosts for the Reading Rush. I was so excited that something booktube related is finally happening close to where I live. I was so excited to finally be meeting booktube people in real life. So I wake up, I go to the website just to check the address and stuff, and I find out that this read-in actually happened yesterday and is not going to be happening today. So that is not what we're doing anymore. My plan for today is to just finish this book, so nothing exciting. I am going to the library. I know I just went like 2 days ago, but my books on hold are here. These are the books I'm reading for the Newt's Magical Readathon, which is happening in August, which is also like next week. And I get most of my books from the library because first of all, books are expensive, and second, chances are that all the books I read are not going to be my top favorite, and I don't want to own books that I don't really like. It's just a personal preference. That's why I decide to use the library as much as I can. So I just finished reading The Near Witch. I'm very happy about this ending. I overall really like this book. I don't know whether I'm going to give it 4 stars yet or 5 stars, but it's either going to be 4 or 5. Next, I'm going to start reading An Enchantment of Ravens. This is the last book I need to finish for the Book Junkie Trials. After I've read this one, I will have completed my 17 prompts, which I'm very happy about. I'm also reading this for the Read a Book with a Non-Human Main Character for the Reading Rush because one of the main characters, Rook, is like a fair folk, like one of the elves. After I finish that book, I have one more Reading Rush prompt to finish, which is to read a book and then watch its movie adaptation. But to be completely honest, I don't really want to read a book that has a movie adaptation at the moment. I don't want to force myself into reading one because then I'm just gonna hate it. So I've decided not to do that prompt. I'm not even mad about it because I'm very proud of everything I read this month and I'm really happy about how my reading month turned out to be. So yeah, I'm gonna end my vlog here. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. My name is Ishi. Thanks for spending time with me and I hope your day is as wonderful as you are.